Hey guys, this is going to be the very first of my little video series. I'm planning on trying to just show you some of the things that I do in my kitchen. So today we're going to knead some dough. Now this is my bread. At the moment I'm currently kneading it. It is a sourdough culture which I have been making over the last few weeks, and it's been great fun. You've got to give it a go. This is my culture, disgusting as it might look. Basically it smells amazingly sour, and that's what gives sourdough the sour flavour, taste. So essentially when you're making bread, to make it more labour intensive and a bit of an arm workout, instead of using all that machinery, basically once you mix the flour and the starter and the water together, which is basically all bread is, which is fantastic, it shouldn't have all those preservatives in it, you've got to knead it for a good 5 to 10 minutes until it starts to get really soft and stretchy. So it starts off as a really hard mass, and as it starts to work, all the gluten starts to stretch, which is essentially why gluten-free flour is really difficult to work with, because there isn't any gluten in it. So I've made this one a lower wheat dough, so it's made up of spelt flour as well as my sourdough wheat culture, and basically 50-50 with the spelt flour and normal baker's flour. So we just keep rolling it out. So kneading action is with your palms, because basically that's the best part of your hands, and it's the easiest part to manipulate the dough with, and essentially where you'll get most of your strength from. So as you can see, it's quite quite a workout, particularly in the heat of my kitchen, which as you can see is quite small. So this one's nearly done because I've already been kneading it. Magic of the iPhone television. But yeah, so essentially bread making is fantastic. I love it. It's really simple. So with this dough, once it's as smooth as I've got it, I basically just stick it in my bowl and sit it in the oven or a warm spot. So you gotta have the oven turned off obviously, but just a nice warm spot, and it basically needs to rise for a good couple of hours, and then you shape it into the dough that you want or the size you want, and then you let it prove again, and that's basically just leaving it be. So it's quite an easy process. It just takes a little bit of time to one, roll it out, unless you've got a fancy machine with a dough hook, which I don't, and then two, just letting it rise. So you can do it overnight, you can let it rise overnight, bake it in the morning, and I can tell you it's one of the best smells to wake up to in the morning is freshly baked bread. So basically this is my dough and it's ready. So you can tell it's ready as it starts to sort of move out when you let it be. It's got its own life, and as you can see it's nice and smooth. So that is bread making 101. So I will show you a little bit more to do with my bread, and certainly lots of other recipes hopefully in the weeks to come. Okay, see yous.